What is going on, guys? Carlos here from Live Gaming Paradise, and we are back again with another Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild tutorial. And this time, we've been waiting for is the Champions Ballad DLC 2, which just dropped, and this is it. So without further ado, let's go and do this mission. So the first thing you need to do is nothing really, just have to listen to the princess, and she's gonna tell you a few things that you need to have done in order to complete this mission. If you haven't defeated all of the divine beasts, then you're not going to be hearing anything because you don't need to defeat Ganon, but you need to defeat all the divine beasts, or you need to conquer all the divine beasts in order to hear the princess tell you about the Shrine of Resurrection, and that you need to put your Sheikah slab in there. So it's the EX The Champions Ballad. That's your first objective. So I have done that one because that one is quite small. It's only like an introductory one. I have done that one, and that's on a map so you can see where you need to go. Just before I morphed onto the other place, another mission came up, but I didn't do that one. I just did the first one. So EX The Champions Ballad. If you haven't got this little guy here, should be at the beginning. You can get him and get the Korok seed, and then what you need to do is to the side of it, that's going to be the place where you got your, I think it's called Sheikah slab or Sheikah slate, something like that, and you need to put it in there, Sheikah slate. And because you've completed all the divine beasts. If you haven't, then you're going to have to do the divine beasts first before you hear the princess call you. So 4 marks on the map will appear, and this is what you're going to have to do. So now a new weapon will appear, and this weapon is really cool, but it has its disadvantages, which is you can hit them. It's like a 1-kill weapon, so you can as soon as you hit them once, that's it. They're done. But you can only hit them twice before you have to wait until the weapon recharges again. But there's a big problem. You have no heart, but a quarter of a heart, and this is really bad, because once anything hits you, you will die straight away. So this is not a good start. I know you got a good weapon, but with this weapon you can't do anything, especially when there's more than one baddie. You can't defeat them because they will come after you, and just one hit, even if you just fall off a cliff, that will take a quarter of a heart. That's it, you're gone, and you have to restart everything again. You know, this is a really tough challenge, and I think the only way to defeat this challenge is by not using this weapon, by just using arrows. That's how I've done the first part. You know, this is my best advice to you, is to just use literally I used bomb weapons. Bomb arrows. I had loads of them, so you know, I used them to defeat the first guys, but I still died to try to work out how to do the level. Very difficult. You will die many times until you complete this, but you know, if you follow my lead, you might not die as many times as I did. So one hit obliterator is a weapon that with one hit you kill anything. So after you collect the weapon, you be flashing red because obviously you've only got a quarter of a heart, and that is nothing, you know. So let's go into the nearest tower and see where we need to go next. So none of the towers were loading for me for some reason. I don't know. I had to like get the shrine sensor on and off in order to see the towers again. Very strange, but now they're reappearing again. So you need to go to the central tower one more time, and in the central tower you're gonna be traveling over to the first mission, which is just off it. There's not much to it. So the Great Plateau Tower, sorry. You have to go to the Great Plateau Tower, and then you can fly off the tower and go to your first mission, which is just off to the left when you morph in. It's not very far at all. Just get your bearings. You can't travel to anything now, and a good advice is, if you try and eat anything, you're just going to be losing the food, because your hearts will disappear straight away. So what you have to do, just go to the left and try to go through the back of the structure where the baddies are. You need to defeat all of them. And these guys are really sneaky. You know, if one sees you, they're gonna blow up a horn. So go through this is the back of the structure. Go through the back, and you know, if you've got any arrows with bombs, that would be the best time to use them. Or, you know, the electrifying ones, you know, those ones are really good as well, because once they blow up that horn, that's it, you lost the level. So you don't want them to do that. There's one guy on the top of the structure, and this guy is really bad. He blows up the horn, and that's it. All the other ones are going to follow you. Try to kill that guy as quickly as possible. Even if you use the bombs, the bomb arrows, it doesn't matter. You know, the other ones get alerted, but they go back to what they were doing. To the left here, there's a little bridge structure. From there, try and kill them all from here. You know, it was really tough for me to kill them all. But from here, I managed to hide myself in a crouch and make sure that they don't see you. And if they see you, just go behind something until they stop looking for you, and you'll be able to complete this bit. There's like about 6, I think, of them. 6 or even possibly more. If you get rid of all of them, then the shrine will come up. There's a new shrine that's coming up, and it's tough. Even from with the bombs is very tough, because you don't want them to go to the top of the cliff and see you, because they will run really fast towards you, and then it will be very difficult for you to defeat them. Just wait until they go back to their normal positions. If you see that you can't see some of them, wait until they go back to the same positions that they were before. Like now, see, I'm waiting for them to come back near the fire, and then shoot another bomb arrow or shoot another shock arrow. But to the left here on the ravine, there's going to be a few of them as well. So see, that one is really tough. You have to shoot quite a few bomb arrows in order to defeat it. They're not easy to defeat, even if you've got bomb arrows. But just try to defeat them, you know, as quickly as you can, so as not to attract others to come and attack you. So there's one down here. Those ones are easy, the green ones. So that one is destroyed as well. And once you destroy all of them, you will know, because what happens is the shrine will come out of the ground. So until you if you see that the shrine is not coming out of the ground, it means that there's still some around, and you're going to have to chase them down and destroy them. It is a tough level, but with a little bit of patience, you'll be able to get it all and defeat all the baddies. But you see how many bombs I shot at this guy, and still he is still alright. He's still not dead. You know, you see there's a little viper's nest on the right hand side of the screen, in the center right hand side of the screen, under the boulder. Don't destroy that, because if one of those wasps bites you, that is it. Just one. You don't need anything. You know, there's like little spikes on the top, like on the top of the structure here. Do not get close to them. You touch them and you die. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. More to come. I've got another shrine, this shrine, on a different video, so not to make this video too long. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content like this. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.